a function that connects buyers and sellers, and that basically it's an intermediary that can be disrupted by software. So my realization was that the finance industry as a whole, which is one of the biggest industries in this country, is just a smart contract with people on top of it, and this software is likely to eat it. So that's when I was like, had the light bulb, started making heavy investments in the space, and then from that launched a company. So, I really think that Bitcoin, in a way, my entire life, I've been studying this problem, and now Bitcoin's the first potential resolution to it, frankly, humanity's ever had. So it's a really big deal. So money is very simply a tool for moving value across time and space. And money emerges naturally in any trading society. Very simply, it's just the most tradable thing. Um, and this is something that arises on the free market. It's not something contrary to modern belief that actually government imposes. And another way to think about money is as insurance against uncertainty. So clearly, the future is inherently uncertain. You never know what's going to happen. But because money can be used to buy anything in the marketplace, it gives users pure optionality so that they can go into uncertain conditions in the most beneficial way to them. They can deal with uncertainty the best. So in that case, you'll see people in economic crisis tend to hoard gold or hold cash as the demand for that insurance policy grows amid uncertain conditions. So money actually originated as favors, and it was actually just people like doing IOUs. So I'll go out and get you some apples. You go out and catch some fish. You can pay me later. So it started at a very tribal scale as just favors. But then as tribes grew beyond like 150 people, it became impossible to keep up with these favors. So people actually started to use items as money. In my life, I was kind of an economics nerd, so I'd always studied how things work, how money works, et cetera, et cetera. I ended up stumbled across the book A Creature from Jekyll Island. I think it was around 2004, 2005. Read that book, which is about the inception of the Federal Reserve, and basically realized that central banking was at the root of many problems. Virtual currencies or digital currencies will absolutely never take hold. And my position is that they're 100% inevitable. They're going to be disruptive to banking. And but for whatever reason, I hadn't gone down, the proverbial Bitcoin rabbit hole at the time. So I'll always kick myself that I didn't invest more heavily back then. Um, but then fast forward to 2017, I had actually was studying the concept of smart contracts, which was something Ethereum was publicizing widely. And when I read Szabo's work on smart contracts, which was written in the 90s, I had my light bulb moment. The realization that the whole finance industry is just a function that connects buyers and sellers, and that basically it's an intermediary that can be disrupted by software. So my realization was that the finance industry as a whole, which is one of the biggest industries in this country, is just a smart contract with people on top of it, and this software is likely to eat it.